Hello and welcome to Hot Chips,
Hi.
where we have a fresh serving for you every Tuesday and Thursday. Today, we're going to be doing Nintendo time.
What time is it?
Nintendo time! That was a bit cute. I guess we could do that all the time. So we've got some past videos discussing some NX predictions and things that I will link to below, so you can go back and check them out if you haven't already. But today, we thought we'd talk about the firmware.
Yeah, it's something, instead of talking about predictions about what could happen or rumors about what's going on, we thought we'd take a bit of a time out to talk about what we might want from it as far as just the home screen, like the serving up of how it deals you, the shop, the games that you're going to play, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
This is an interesting topic because it's something that I haven't heard anyone ever talk about or really think about.
Yeah.
But it's something that often isn't done well.
Straight from the brain of Reagan.
Well, that's something I was thinking about. Like, the Wii U does it really nicely, I feel, because it's like, what's on your TV is crap, but what's on your hands in the gamepad's cool. It's just like, here's your games, here it is.
Yeah.
You just beep, start.
Yeah, that bit's alright.
Yeah,
But like,
doesn't make a beep sound. I just made that one up.
They've missed a lot of opportunities with the dual screen to actually be useful.
Sure.
I feel like when you're playing a game, so you're playing Mario Kart, for example, you should just be able to see if your friends are online and invite them to a game on your pad, but you can't do that. You have to exit and go to like your friends.
Yeah.
and,
Because
like,
you're seeing what's happening in Mario Kart.
no, you're not usually because it's just the horn, and you're like,
You can just do full screen map.
no, but I'm using the TV.
This is really not what we're talking about.
Well, it's kind of
That is
related.
firmware.
It kind of is.
Yeah, because
it
like
kind
I
of
think
is, actually.
Miitomo for me that recently released has made me a little bit worried that
Really?
perhaps I don't get me wrong, I do love Miitomo. We've talked about this in the past, but I'm a little bit worried that they're not going to do anything like it's going to be so old school Nintendo still. I'm a little bit worried that they're not advancing at the rate I would like them.
How does
to.
Miitomo give you that
So
feeling?
Miitomo kind of does this really slow loading and like I'm going to confirm these things
Oh,
and I'm
right.
going to not pay attention to the user experience that much, and I don't want that to be what happens to
Oh,
the
the user experience in Miitomo is so bad.
yeah, but I mean it's even worse than the Wii U's, so they've maybe just not nailed.
And that's saying something because the Wii U, when it first launched, was terrible. It took forever to get to the home screen. It took forever to get to settings.
Right.
You'd hit the settings button and it would take 30 to 40 seconds to load the settings.
And the way you can hold 3 Wi-Fi connections in the memory, and then to get a new one, you have to go back and delete another one without that's just stupid
Yeah,
things
it's
like.
See, I got something different from Miitomo.
Okay.
And what I got from it was, that is what I want when I turn on my NX.
Oh, so it connects to the internet, tells you got a message, connects to the internet, and then loads the games.
No, but obviously better, right? So,
Yeah.
like, imagine the Wii U as it is, where you've got your selection of games already ready to go whenever you want.
Yeah, that's a
But
new thing, right?
But on your screen with the Wii U, you've got the me standing there talking about what they've played. You've got, like, the icons and everyone's talking about what they've posted in Miiverse. Just replace that with Miitomo.
Yeah.
And
That
so-
that Miiverse thing, I've never really got that.
Some people do it.
Yeah, some people.
But like I see people's drawings and I'm like, who there for you? Like
Yeah,
they're not
yeah.
people that relate to you all the time, right?
That's where I got it from. It would
Yeah.
be way better if all you're doing is just seeing things that your friends are doing, and tie it in with Miitomo so people can do it on the fly, but also it ties in with what you're doing on the console.
One would assume that is their plan.
I can
somewhat.
only hope so. I think that would be because they've already got the Mii creator. You know they're going to have the Mii's are going to carry over to the new system. You know they're going to. They're going to have a creator system for it as well. They're going to have something like Miiverse or the Plaza that you've got on your main screen. I just think Miitomo ties it all up into a nice little thing.
I'm really surprised the Mii's have stayed around as long as they have.
They're amazing.
When Mii's were like back in the Wii day, and you'd be like, what is this shit? Like, there's like,
Is there another time
like you were
to
playing, was it Mii Baseball, Mii Sports,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it was, and they'd be like, why am I like, and they got no legs, and they're like, I'm just a head.
Because there's
Baseball.
nothing
Like-
cooler than having Hitler throwing you a fastball.
Yeah, it's
when you're
weird.
playing. No one else has a Hitler Mii on their console? Just me then, huh? Admiral Akbar, nothing like that?
No,
See, that's the thing.
So you've really embraced it.
I really have.
Yeah.
Because my wife was playing Wii Fit U the other day, and it's kind of like some of the little mini games. You've got these crazy little Mii's that you've created or you've scanned from the internet based off celebrities or just funny stuff, making appearances in these games, and I love it.
Like Miitomo is the first time I've actually been like looking at it and been like, oh, the Miis make sense now. Like, I've got a shop
Yeah.
and I can dress them up and
Yeah.
stuff.
And that's
Like,
your identity.
before that, it was just like, I've got a blue shirt and brown pants. I can't change the color of my pants.
Yeah.
Why can't I change my
You guys
pants
haven't
color?
played much Splatoon, have you?
No.
Any Splatoon?
I played
yeah.
some.
Yeah, I kind of want a balance of like the Splatoon
Design.
downtown
yeah.
area.
That area
Right.
is cool.
And Miitomo.
Yeah, that would be cool.
As a really cool like NX
Yeah.
home screen.
That's a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
work.
Yeah, but I want it, so
You're getting into PlayStation Home territory.
Yeah, and I was just
Yeah.
about to bring that
Yeah.
up, and that was an epic failure. Like, no one liked
Yeah.
that, and they shut it down. So why would this be
really
different
weird.
than
I guess but
PlayStation
the
Home?
thing that Splatoon does better than what PlayStation Home did is Home tried to give you this massive expanse that you could go from your apartment into downtown and over into the shop.
Grand Theft
5-minute
Auto,
walk that
yeah.
way.
Morgan Street.
Whereas Splatoon is just kind of like a plaza, and if you want to go to the shop, you just hit the shop button. You can walk
Yeah.
there if you want, but it can also just be a button press away. So it's not limiting you to having to spend minutes walking around finding what you want to find. But if you want to, you can. Right?
So it's somewhat reminiscent of like when everyone's in Dalaran, you know, on like in World of Warcraft, where everyone's like just standing in the town and there's hundreds of people there just up to fucks. Or like the same in like Destiny when you're on that
oh
platform.
yeah.
Yeah, and everyone's just kind of bouncing
like that.
around and
Oh,
like no one's
traveling,
really
yeah.
doing anything. So it's kind of like you
yeah.
just want a hub where your me can stand with the people.
See, I don't
Just
want that.
you
That's
don't
what
want
the
that.
Amy wants.
Amy
that.
wants that. What do you want? And
I
yours?
want basically just Miitomo. I want to see my me in its house, exactly the same as Miitomo. And you can answer the questions. You can see what your friends are doing, and if they're online, stuff like that. Maybe when you're online, maybe it's a communal room where you and your
Yeah.
online friends are standing, and you can click on them or tap on them to communicate directly, invite them to a game, that kind of stuff.
Maybe you can check in on Little Tiger.
Yeah.
I think
He goes over, opens its mouth.
I think what you will see though is just it's the me versus back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there will be a Miiverse. They are going to incorporate their Miiverse somehow.
Yeah.
They're not going to just throw it away, considering the amount of users that do use it.
Yeah.
But it's just about how it's going to be incorporated.
Maybe you walk out of your house and go downtown, you go to the store and you go to the Meverse.
Oh, that's not.
If they're gonna make it the house, can they at least give us the option to customize the house?
You think that's
Oh
you think
my
that's
God.
not going to be like in Miitomo in the coming updates?
hope
That's
so.
totally going to be. They're going to be making so much money from that game.
I don't. Why
Can
can't
they bring pets in?
Oh my God, that would
probably
be great
will.
too. Oh my God, it's literally The Sims. I'm so excited.
But you already have Animal Crossing and stuff. Why do you need that in your?
'Cause-
Why do you need? Like, why isn't
doesn't
it just
even-
like pick a game and play it? Like that's
Actually-
kind of what I want from my firmware. I want functionality.
And that's what the screen would be. So you can just pick a game
Yeah.
and play it. You wouldn't need to, just like at the moment when you turn your Wii U on, you probably don't even look at that Mi Plaza. You don't
No.
tap on the different things to see what people are saying
No.
about that game. You just go straight to it. And it's just about making that screen a little more relevant. So make it still so people like you and I can just like start something. But if it's
People
just,
like Amy can play only on their home screen.
yeah, and maybe 10% of me would also do that as well, because I'm one of those people that will check Miiverse anytime I turn my Wii U on.
Right.
In some form, I jump onto Miiverse. Yeah. Sometimes it's just to draw a creepy picture.
See, I don't.
always
I've
a good
never.
time.
I've never used it.
Really?
No. And
Jordan
I, don't-
doesn't really
I just
socialise.
want them to fix their. I want them to fix their weird things first, like their unusable things. Like make it so I can easily invite friends from the second screen. I can do like easy kind of, I can maybe hit the microphone and all of a sudden, I'm chatting with my friend.
Yeah.
Just simple, functional things like that. Connects to the Wi-Fi. It does that well. Like,
Is, is there anything from like the 3DS that you like? So they had a bunch of stuff with the 3DS with the built-in camera functionality, the AR games.
I love the friend codes and how you have to write those down and give them to people.
So that's something you'd want fixed, right? The online system, the
That's
friend
the point
system.
of the My Nintendo thing. They fixed
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Wii U system's better, but honestly, you see a little blue light when someone comes online. You don't know what that blue light means until you hit the home button, pause what you're doing. Oh, is it someone going off online, or is it a message? Or the completely never used video chat option that the Wii U had. I tried that once and it was terrible. But yeah, the whole online system, that's where they need to look to make their fixes, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Okay.
Does that sum up all our thoughts?
Yeah.
I've got much more hardware stuff to say, but that's not part of this
It's not
conversation.
firmware. Yeah, no. We'll do another rumors and predictions at some point.
Because we're going to be hearing a lot in the next 2 months, right? So E3's in June, as always. It's already nearing May, so there's rumours that there's going to be a big unveil before E3, so they can get the kind of announcement out of the way.
We should definitely do our predictions. Where I'll just write like a list of 10 questions, and we can all put our bets in like what's the size of the hard drive.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
will it
I'll do
have
terribly
a
at that.
LAN port?
Yeah, 4K output. That kind of. Yep.
2 gigabit Ethernet.
That sounded like a nonsense. 2 gigabit internet.
Gigabit.
You know, have the 2 gigabit internet on your friend.
As we digress, what do you want to see from the NX firmware? Do you think there's going to be something really new and exciting? What do you want to see? Do you want to play The Sims on your home screen like me?
Do you want it to just be freaking just normal? Play a game.
And also, if you're into all things Nintendo, we do have some friends over on Facebook. So if you're a Kiwi, probably because it is the New Zealand Nintendo community that we want you to go and check out. We've linked it below. They're actually giving away a copy of Mad World, which was an original Wii game, I believe.
It's very good, actually.
Yeah, so they're giving it away. You can enter the whole of April. There's a post. You just need to like. It's super easy to enter, and there's some awesome people. So go and check them out if you're a Nintendo fan. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And we will see you Tuesday and Thursday for a fresh serving.
Bye.